Morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Ballarat for the Road Nationals. The women are currently racing. They've just done their second lap. They're spinning around in about 15 minutes. We're here with Maddie. How are you, Maddie Keenan?
I'm good. You've cornered me again. This time I'm not on the bike.
You're not on the bike. You were yesterday. How did it go yesterday? You raced the Fondo race?
Yeah, I got better value for money than anybody else. I was out there for longer. Like my golf game, I hit the ball more often than everybody else. So it's good return for your investment, don't you think?
Awesome return. He's going to give us a tour of the commentary booth. It's the exclusive behind the scenes, ladies and gentlemen.
There's some guy in there by the name of Phil Liggett. He got a little bit of experience. And Kate Bates, who won the National Road Championships in 2006. Let's go see what they're up to.
Ooh. We're inside. Hello. There they are, ladies and gentlemen. Phil Liggett and Kate Bates.
Morning.
How are you, Kate?
Yeah, I'm feeling good. I'm pumped. The women are on TV today. And then the men.
It's very exciting. Now, Kate, you've been doing some super mum duties this week, flying back to Sydney, flying back down.
You got to do what you got to do, right? I'm committed to being here and I love it. So had to hand the bub off to the husband. I think he'll probably be sitting on the sofa watching.
How old's the little one now?
11 months.
11 months. Congratulations. We love having you back commentating the sport.
Thank you. It's great to be back. And I love what you guys are doing too. Very entertaining.
Thank you, Kate. I'm a little bit blushing. Phil, how are you?
I'm very well. Yeah.
That's good. Thank you for your interview the other day, global warming or not.
Oh, yes. I don't believe in global warming. Not if you live in London. Global drowning.
Now, we've just seen the women coming through for lap 2. How do you see the race unfolding today?
Well, I hope we're a lot better than the first 2 laps. It's been pretty boring so far, but I think they'll get themselves. They're all scared of the course. It's a very difficult course, and they know that the last 4 or 5 laps, this race will explode. So I think pretty good.
It'll be on. Now, Phil, just tell us a bit. You've been in the game for a long time. Tell us how you like to set yourself up for the day.
Well, I've got my computer here. Take a look at that python. Can you see that python? That's at my house in Africa. He was lying by the garden there. He's 3.5 metres, 4 metres long. I was just showing Kate when you walked in, actually. And then normally I've got the facts and figures up on the screen. Everything else is here. And for most of the commentary, I just rely on Matt Keenan.
Phil, that snake, did you say that was in your garden?
Yes, yeah. It's the first time I've seen one. He's had reports on him many times, but finally got to see him the other day.
So it's probably not the politically correct thing to say, but if a snake is seen in the garden in Australia, we don't photograph it.
I know.
Yeah.
It's a typical Aussie. Heathen.
Beautiful. Now, Phil, we should talk a little bit about cycling. Who's your tip for the women's race?
I think it's going to be a really exciting last few laps, like it was with the under-23 men. Terrific race. I think all the usual suspects, Gracie Elvin, maybe Peter Mullins, Sarah Roy, they're all. Oracle will be very disappointed if they don't get the winner. Peter might spoil the fun for them, but I think it'll be a battle one-on-one on that climb up there last couple of laps.
And the men's?
Pretty much the same in the men's. I mean, Richie Port and Rowan Dennis are teaming up together for the first time this year, but they're outnumbered by Orica Greenedge, and Orica Greenedge will want the jersey to take over. It'd be nice to see Richie Port win, I must confess, but he's got his hands full. They've got so many cards they can play, and sooner or later they should outmaneuver BMC.
Thanks so much for your time, Phil. Kate, your tips?
My tips? Well, for the women, I think Gracie Elvin, she was really nervous on the start line and that bit nervously confident. I remember that feeling very well. So I think she's a really good one to watch. They've got such a strong team and lots of options. Obviously, Kat Garfoot is in really good form. But Tiff Cromwell, after the time trial, very hard to go past. Yeah. In the men, I'm going to throw a smoky out. I think Simon Clark or Cam Meyer can have a really big impact because they're both ex-Orica, of course, and so they take some firepower away from them. They're motivated. It actually suits them better to not have a big team behind them. So the kind of rider that Cam is, I think we saw here a few years ago, arguably he was held a bit back by Simon Gerrans when they were in the break together at the end. So I think it'll suit Cam really well to be out there on his own. And Simon Clark, I mean, he's produced the goods before. He's such a strong rider. He's got a lot on the line, so...
Excellent. Excellent analysis from Kate. Thank you. And Maddie, your tips?
My tip is that the part where Kate praised your show will make the edit.
might be the only part.
It might well be.
Thank you, Matt. And just give us some insight. How do you like to set yourself up for the day?
I just go with what's on the hard drive. I've got my notes, got the computer there as well, but on the hard drive. And we've got Kate, the expert on the women, so we're going to be looked after there. And then we've got Phil to call it through to the finish. Be a good day.
Excellent. Thanks for your time, guys. I'm just going to stand here and soak it in for a minute. Oh, so nice. Is the air conditioning on? No, just sweat it out. Thanks, guys. Wow. So I've just been in the commentary booth with Kate Bates, Matthew Keenan and Phil Liggett. I'm blushing. I'm hot. It was really hot in there. Those guys, they must just, I don't know, not have the aircon on to turn up the heat, feel the pressure. Whew, it's amazing. I think I'm done for the day. I've